most of you have probably the pre-installed Furrion camera cover and the wire is already there pre-installed. I brought a kit. That comes with this, and there's a plate that's going to go on here and meets these 4 screws that the Furrion has perfectly. So this kit is really simple. Place this wire here, attach it here, and I'm going to have power. And this is the camera that it comes with. It's wireless. It's a knockoff, but it's more of an observation type camera, so that I can always have it on. My main thing is to see the traffic behind me while I'm towing. To me is more important than just having a rear view camera, which it's okay, but at the end of the day, I'll get the job done. It's while I'm on the highway that I want to see what's on the side of me and behind me. It also has, it also records. It's basically like a dash cam. It's recording what's going on behind me. So I found this really practical. This is what came with the Furrion. It's a rubber plate back here, which I'll seal afterwards. Be sure when you're dialing back your wires that you tape it. You tape it so these connectors don't come off. This wire through these 2 right here. This is an adapter that I purchased. And once I get these through, then I'm okay to keep going. As you can see there, these adapters are perfect because they square off exactly to the holes that came here for the Furrion. As you can see, this is going to go here like that. That's going to be connected this way. When you do buy this, I'm going to end up putting the link on the video. I went with the ones that are long. There's a reason for that. It gives me more adaptability. There's another one that's kind of like up and down. I'd rather go longer sideways. It allows me to adapt any way I want. Maybe I want this to be a little bit more to this side that way. Maybe I want to center it. And it gives me a chance that these are not going to miss anywhere on this plate, if you understand what I'm saying. As you can see, I'm going to get another piece of tape. I'm going to bring this through here. Now I have everything where it needs to be run through. Now I'm going to connect this with this. There we go. Once I do this, once I connect there, before feeding it in, I'm going to go back to the camera, back to the monitor up in the cab of the truck to make sure that everything is still working. As you can see, these are the back lights because it's on lights right now. We're going to follow. Put it nice and tight. I don't want this to come apart. Now I got the main stuff inside. Before I take it in, I'm going to go back to the monitor and check it out. So I went back up front. The monitor does work. Everything's still working. So now I got to get this back in here, out of the way. I'm going to find where it's a little more difficult than I would think, because there's room back there, but there it goes. I got it. Feeding the wire is not the big one. That's going to be easy. I'll work all this out and then I'll just keep feeding it. I'll keep feeding it. But right now I need to do that slot because I got a silicone adhesive on here. Get this going. Put this on. And then adapt the camera on here too. So I'll show you that next segment in just a moment. Did this side already. So here it is. This is the rubber mat in the back that already came originally with the Furrion piece. This bracket here behind this, the one that came with the camera, is the kit. It's designed for the Furrion so that these holes match. Then this piece that comes with the camera is connected to this metal plate which connects to the wall. I place adhesive back here, and then I also placed it inside where the screws go. It's like a silicone type adhesive so that, you know, kind of becomes waterproof. Now what I'm going to do, use silicone up along the edge and then around the sides. I'm using 100% silicone. I don't want to mix. I want it as waterproof as possible and as flexible as possible. So this gives me flexibility. It's waterproof. I've used it around my pool and all the items I have around my pool, the electrical. And this is going, what, 13 years now? 13 years. And they're still working, and there's no leaks. They're still solid. So I want, you know, maximum flexibility, shrink, crack proof, and all that. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to leave the top. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Maybe not. I'll do this. And then I'll keep doing it through the sides and then in the bottom. That's basically it. We're going to take you to the front of the car now, just to show you what's going on. So here's the camera. It's a 7-inch screen. This is the power adapter. I'm going to get some power going. The trailer and the truck are already hooked up with the 7-pin. You're basically getting the power from the 7-pin. I have my lights on auto, so it should come on automatically. It's right now the camera's facing up in the air. It's not even positioned as you guys saw that, but gives you an idea of what's going on. The red dot says that it's immediately recording, so you can see my backyard back there a little bit. Man, it makes the grass look ugly there. Anyway, I love how fast it works and how automatically adjusts. You see that red dot, that means it's recording. It comes with its own SD card, and it's constantly recording, and then it probably erases and re-records. I haven't really bothered with that yet, but I do like the idea that it records. You never know what can happen from behind or what's taking place, and it's recording for you. Then I can also put it here. This is where it probably is going to end up going. It's going to be right here. And it's got a front dash cam and also records in the back. But anyway, I hope this is pretty easy to install. It does it all for you automatically. So the only thing out back there, my main thing for you was understanding there's a kit that goes for the Furrion backing that you can attach your camera to, and I think that was the main thing that I wanted to try to convey. Hope this was something that you might do, or if you're going to, I hope this helps. It's nice up here. Front. Now, I'm going to take this part of the cover, bring it over this way to create, I want the outside cover to actually overlap on the inside cover. So what I did from the front was roll it back. Here, I'm going to take this part and roll it over so that when I go to replace it back on the roof when I come back from our next trip, I'll simply bring this cover back on the roof and unroll it the same way. It makes it a lot more easier. One person can do it. It's worth it because it's been up here and it's really protecting a lot from the environment. roof is nice and clean. The whole camper is clean. It's not even dusty. So I think these are, it's not for everybody, but I think it works for us. Here we go. That's basically it. Although now I'm just going to drop it down, fold it in, and put it in a big bag that it came with. That's about it.
Do you really think that that's going to fit back in there?
Yeah. It's a big bag. Wait till you see this bag. That's it.
Ta-da!
What's nice is that they make the bag really big. You know, not some compressed bag. That's it. Got it.